Welcome back, my little recusants, to another episode of Final Fantasy X-2. So, we are continuing on with Chapter 5. We've just gotten our first episode complete, and now we are going to run on to get 2 more. So, the next place we're going to go is the Miihen Highroad. The culprit is found. So, thanks to all the work that we did in Chapter 2, collecting the Chocobo, in Chapter 3... beating the Machina and being the team to beat more Machina, as well as the investigation in Chapter 4. This leads to the correct discovery as to who is to blame for all the Miihen Highroad mayhem. And we're going to be rewatching some cutscenes from like different angles and stuff, so we have captured the Chocobo Eater as well. And so he says, let's discuss the surrounding circumstances surrounding the hover crash. Marks were found along the new road that seemed to suggest that the cart was run off the side of the cliff, and the injured guy was able to, talk about it. And then there was the drone Machina that made all the other Machina go crazy on the high road. And basically, yeah, he talks through the cutscene here. So I will leave us to revel in the absolute chaos that is the actual answer. But regardless, the accessory we get for the end of this area is the Ragnarok accessory, which is 0 MP cost. So incredibly powerful. But I will leave Rin to discuss
the hover lost its
the whole
balance and
situation.
overturned while attempting to avoid a passerby. But who could that passerby be? According to the hover's pilot, it was an Albed female. We found footprints on one of the malfunctioning Machina. So, let me ask you all. Has anyone recently been to the ruins at the High Road's south end? And does anyone recall jumping down from a great height?
What? No one else?
One final question. Would the Albed ladies please raise their hands? Please try to recall what happened, Rikku.
She looks happy.
Whatever works for her.
Shall we?
Precisely. The hover crashed while trying to avoid hitting you, and you caused the drone Machina to malfunction when you landed on it. You, Rikku, are the one who caused these 2 incidents to occur. I am sure you meant no harm, but your carelessness invited disaster. Allow me to determine Riku's sentence, if I may.
What sentence?
So yeah, Rikku now has to do trash collection along the high road. And luckily, Rin then tells us that he has bought some Chocobos. So we are going to use those Chocobos on the high road to get a very important treasure a bit later on.
Why the Chocobos?
They were being employed to power a ferry boat, so I purchased them.
That's great. But can I go home now? I picked up all the trash.
All of the trash?
Every last piece. Look. Oofyo.
I thank you for your hard work.
Well, get plucking.
Ugh, this stinks. Feathers aren't trash.
So, we are back on the airship, Ragnarok accessory in hand. But, we're not done with the Miihen Highroad. We actually have to go back twice. But, we're going to go back first of all to collect a key item that's actually needed to give Paine all of her abilities in her ultimate dress sphere. So, just run and talk to the hover lady and you'll be able to buy the use of a Chocobo. Back in Final Fantasy X days, they were free, but we can just run up, hop on a Chocobo, and then you're going to want to run down to where the new road is. And once you get to the new road, there's going to be one of them Chocobo interactable feather icons that, like, you were able to fly to Remian Temple over in 10. But instead, when you get here, you're going to want to just go to this area and wait. This area just here between the two kind of plants. And the first time you do it, you're going to fly up and you're going to get 5 Phoenix Downs. And you're like, this is useless. And since you've already done this, you'll think, oh, well, that's kind of it. I've gotten my 5 Phoenix Downs, kind of useless, whatever. But no, go back in and stand on that same spot and you'll actually go down and you'll get the key item. And when you have this in your inventory, your special dress spheres, well, sorry, not all, the particular special dress sphere for Paine is going to be able to have one of the break abilities. So one item gives you break HP limit, the other gives you break damage limit, and they just become like really powerful dress spheres. Not that they were underpowered before, but you know what I mean. And just showing you here, when you go to Paine now, her dress spheres had these 2 grayed out slots, but now that we have that area, we have break damage limit on all of the different elements of her dress sphere. But, hopping back to the airship, we are now going to go over to Luca and take part in Blitzball. And it's not as in-depth as this time around, but we do need to win a match for a trophy. But I want to kind of just do the episode completes, and then any of the other elements that we can, like, have to grind out for trophies, I'm going to just do that in like a separate little video. And I think that getting ready for Blitzball and doing that sort of thing nearly makes up its own little 10-minute video.
I wonder if Waka and the gang are here.
The Aurochs aren't coming.
But yeah, this is much different. It's very different. It's just a football manager type thing. You don't really interact, you don't learn, like, it's not as interactive as 10's one.
Are you serious?
But you just have to, do it for this extra little cutscene of Yuna's little voiceover. So let's do it. And I'm going to just cut over the Blitzball section because we don't win, unfortunately, but your best bet is to actually play against
I have been practicing my diving
the
a lot.
Killica Beasts. They're kind of the weakest team.
You might be surprised.
And you can give a look. Just do an exhibition match. You don't need to win a league match or anything. But once that's over, I'll continue on with the other bit of story that we need for episode complete. So once you're finished in the Blitzball Stadium, run to the area just before the Miihen Highroad and go to the area where the infamous laughing scene was, and we'll get a cutscene where we have to chase one of Lulu's Moogles around Luca. And we get kind of these flashbacks, these memories of Yuna and Tidus' time in Luca.
I practiced.
Which is like, you know, pretty heartbreaking. That this was probably like their happiest time.
Wherever I go, Spira is full of places tied to my memories. Memories of my journey. Memories of you. Huh?
What's wrong?
But it's... you can't see it? See what?
You need a break?
So now Yuna's apparently hallucinating, so that's great. But yeah, again, a very simple and quick
Wait here!
mission. You literally just run around Luca, see the different flashbacks. It is nice though that in 10-2, like Luca does kind of become this centerpiece for like fun and concerts and Blitzball and Sphere Break. Like people are actually enjoying the calm and having, you know, fun, because as this flashback will remember, Yuna was like explaining that like people don't generally like to gather together because then sin can have more destructive power and Sphere is a little short on fun. Whereas, you know, Luca in every chapter nearly has had, you know, a lot of fun. And what's also super interesting is that it didn't really get embroiled in like the youth league politics. But it is super nice that like
No one else can see it?
it is that one area where everyone was just united in that kind of metropolis situation where it's like, doesn't really matter, you're just here to like play Sphere Break, watch a concert, play Blitzball, like everyone's gonna come together no matter their background in Luca. And yeah, these cutscenes are pretty sweet, and like the sepia background and everything. But what's funny is that like Yuna can nearly run ahead of the Mughal, so I was just like, oh, just like make sure I don't accidentally overtake it. But we're basically running out to the docks, and then we have like our final little cutscene. But that's going to be the episode. We get our episode complete for Luca. And I love that in this final flashback we don't get to see Smelly Maester Seymour. Fuck that guy, you know? But yeah, no, it's just super nice to kind of have all these different flashbacks and have, you know, just remembering. And that's going to be our episode for today. 2 more areas completed. And let me tell you, when we get all of the areas with an episode complete, we get an A to the amazing reward. So stay close and stay tuned for the next episode, guys. Thank you.
These are our memories, yours and mine. But I don't think I'm ready to let them be memories yet. Maybe I'm confused, but it's okay.
What's with you?
A dream, I think. My heart won't stop pounding.
That's not a dream. Not if your heart's pounding like that. You and someone you care about are connected somehow. That's what it is.
How worldly.
I felt that way too.
About who?
I don't know.
Spill it.
Maybe we can trade secrets.
You drive a hard bargain.
I guess everyone's like this. We cling to our secrets, our doubts, our memories. We're never able to put them aside. Even though they confuse us, there are some things we can only find in that confusion. I think it's okay to feel that way.